centre of the course, coming with an electric finish. Do it again. He's coming at Rainbow Bridge. He's a board leader and he will do.
It's lovely for our KwaZulu-Natal supporters to have Lyle Hewitson still riding in the province. But of course we can follow him wherever he rides. But Lyle will be taking some riding engagements at Hollywoodbets Greyville on Sunday, and it's a great pleasure to welcome him to our show again. Lyle, good morning, and how are you?
Thanks for having me on the show. I'm very well. Good morning to you guys, and all things are going well, thank you.
Now let's go straight to the jugular. You start off in the first race with Soweto Hall. That is Comnadu's horse, a horse that you rode last time. And she's lightly raced. She seems to show a lot of pace.
Yes, she's a diminutive little horse, but she's got a lot of speed, natural gate speed too. So, look, it doesn't help being drawn wide, but I'm sure she can overcome the draw. And if not using too much petrol, probably one for back end of quartet. I'd be surprised if she won, but I think she'd run honest again.
Okay. Just making some notes here so we can also share that with our viewers on race day for those that haven't watched the show. The second race, now Mcallen is starting to become a little bit costly to follow, but he is consistent. He always runs well. You finished second on him last time to Chief Officer. What are you expecting on Sunday?
Yes, Mcallen is, like you said, probably costly to follow. He's a lovely big horse, but he does have wind issues, and that's what's against him. Nonetheless, he popped out well last time and led the race a dream, and I thought he was quite gallant in defeat. I'm not sure how the formula will work out from that, but nonetheless it was a good run, showing that he's showing signs of wellness again, and it might look like a competitive field, but I think he's one that you could include. Okay,
wonderful. That's to be included, Mcallen. Then we move on to the third race, Lyle, which is quite a competitive maiden, but we've rode in, Graham Hawkins and I have done our selections, and I've gone and selected Magical Flight. The first question is, do you think she will relish the 1600 meters?
Yes, from day one when I was riding her back at Ryan Keys, I thought she'd probably be stepping out over 14, and to my surprise she ran well over 1160 and 1200, so just shows she's got a bit of class about her. She doesn't show much speed back home, but she does have that class feel about her, and I think that this is the right sort of trip.
Okay, well that's encouraging with number 8, Magical Flight. Then, let me get to the right page. I'm looking for your rides through the Trainers Index. You're not a trainer just yet, are you?
No, one day.
Let's go to the fourth race, Disillusioned for Dennis Bosch, and he has a horse that's threatening to win soon.
Yes, this looks like a competitive race on paper to me. The nice thing is that he ran a really good race last time. He quickened up smartly and just seemed to dawdle in front and have one come fetch him. But nonetheless, got a good draw, got some form horses around me, so I should have a perfect run the race. Might be difficult to win looking at how competitive this race is, but nonetheless, I think a first three inclusion.
Okay, lovely. And let's move along swiftly then to the fifth race, where we thought that Into the Future represented a bit of value because he's had the 2 starts back since the layoff. You are stepping on him or aboard him for the first time. Do you know much about Into the Future?
No, I don't know too much about the horse. I had a look at him this morning. He's a lovely big horse. Mr. Hill is of the opinion that he'll get over a trip too, so he must have some stamina in his legs as well. So I think he's probably a horse that's going to gradually still improve if he does take to a longer trip over time. But nonetheless, if he can overcome the draw and probably get a decent lead, then he could hang on into the quartets. Mr. Hill assures me he's doing well, and just not sure how to put my finger on this one at the moment. Looks a competitive race, but maybe could stay on strong at the end.
Okay, sixth race, the sixth of 8 races at Hollywoodbets Greyville. An interesting runner. Graham and I have dissected this race to the best of our ability, and we're glad we're talking to you because In a Minute is trained by Garth Puller. You do have a deep draw to overcome, but that 1,200 meter run last time to Trip to Africa for us was scintillating.
Yes, that was very good, and obviously jumping off, I had the confidence that next time we'll win. However, I think a horse like Perfect Air, for example, is boasting some really good form, and the race is competitive. It's unfortunate that I had to have a deep draw here, because I think it would have just helped if I could have been in the middle rather than all the way back.
Sure.
But nonetheless, this horse is in a great vein of form, doing well, and that run over 1,200 definitely indicates that stepping up over this trip and coming well at the right time should run a big race.
Okay, and then Lyle, your penultimate ride is the 7th race for the Hollywood Syndicate. Cliffy Miller trains now, Storm Ruler, and Graham and I are also again encouraged to see that you've stuck with this horse. We give him a bit of a chance.
Yes, Storm Ruler, I've known him since he was at the Terry Yard as a young horse. We actually had a high opinion of him there, and he just seemed to disappoint, never really sort of took off like we thought he would. Nonetheless, he's at a really good rating at the moment, and I think that's crucial to the performances he should start putting up now. His last run was really nice, over shorter, stayed on strongly. The run before that, not a lot went right for us, and not disgraced. So I think, despite the bad draw, the trip looks better suited, well handicapped at this stage, and I think one to put into your quartets and trifectas for sure.
Then your last ride is for Michael Roberts, for the Rousseau family, and Soniador, another horse that your agent's been doing a good job, because he certainly has kept an eye on your rides and the horses that have performed well, and good friend of ours, Dee's Dinant, so well done to him and well done to your whole team. But Soniador, a fair effort last time.
Yes, he got a bit of a nasty bump last time as well. Not to say that it would have improved his position from third, but probably could have got a bit closer. He's got a good draw. The trip seems suited. The horse is in good form. Must have some sort of an each-way chance here. I think that a fairly shallow race, with no disrespect to the other runners. And this horse is doing well at work. I do think we'll have a chance here.
Lyle, as always, wonderful chatting to you, and really so well assessed your rides, and the viewers appreciate it. We all appreciate it. We wish you all the best. Thanks for your time, and of course we look forward to seeing you at the races on Sunday.
Thanks very much to you guys, and I hope the punters can make a bit of money. I hope I can make everyone proud.
Well done. Thank you, Lyle. See you on Sunday.
Cheers. Thank you.
Bye-bye.